Look at that beautiful mountain. Welcome on in. You see that? Look at that. We're outside grilling, baby. Not nearly as pretty. Thank you guys. Welcome in. It's Sunday night. Welcome to my backyard. Thank you for the hearts. Tap your screen there. Give me some hearts. It's hard for me to cook by myself out here, alright? Got the grill going. Here, let me see. There you go. Got the hot grill going. Welcome to Cooking with Dr. V. This is normally Real Talk with Dr. V, but I'm cooking. Welcome in. Hi, Yolanda. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys doing alright. Those are my raised garden beds right there. Firewood right there. Compost pile right back there. Hi, Sandy. Welcome in. Uncle Pup, Royal MP, thank you for sharing on Facebook. Appreciate y'all. This is going to be about a 45-minute broadcast, so y'all keep going here. Hi, Stacy Throne. Happy Sunday to you. Miss you. Come by sometime. Tap your screens. Welcome to the replay. If you're watching this on the replay, we're going to do some grilled snapper, whole Jamaican jerk snapper. Yeah. If you watch this on the replay, hi, Sonia. Sarah Stubbs, welcome in from Farmington. Hi, Farmington. Uncle Pups from Farmington also. I think y'all just had a dinner club. Carol Ortega, CO69. Your date's coming soon. Rob Noonan. How are you, buddy? All the way from Houston. I hope you're doing all right. Your dad looks fantastic. Got an appointment for me tomorrow. Awesome. Dennis Peacoat coming in from Farmington, I believe. 102 people. Awesome. So, what we're going to talk about tonight. I'm a weight loss surgeon, director of bariatrics in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Thank you guys for watching me. And, this is my first time using this little tiny grill, so I'm going to see how it works. But we're going to do some Jamaican jerk snapper. So, the brand I use is this one. We're just going to jump right into this, get started. Shit's going to go fast, all right? I got this at Talon Market, but I found Jamaican jerk spices about any restaurants. Now, when I used to do this recipe, I used to make my own Jamaican jerk sauce from a recipe I found on the website. It takes more trouble, so I just buy the jar stuff. I've tried different jars. I like this one. It's nice. It's got good heat to it. Not super hot though. It is pretty salty. Now here's the start of the show. Let me show you guys the start. Can y'all hear me okay? All right, by the way? Is the broadcast coming through? The guy's walking over here. He's walking by the mountain staring at me. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, y'all can hear me? Check this out. Oh, I need a cooking assistant. See, you know, I posted for a personal assistant. Everyone's giving me grief about not asking about the pay rate, because they think it's relevant. Promise you, it's not. But if I had an assistant, she could be filming me. You know what I mean? So this is a snapper. I like it bone in, head on. It's just been cleaned. Now, what do you do with that snapper, Dr. V? You're gonna salt it pretty generously, because a lot of it's gonna fall away. You're going to, here's the secret. Sending in your resume, please. So here's the secret. Put a little bit of sugar on there too, both sides. Salt and sugar. Let that sit for about 5 minutes. Then you're going to rub it with this sauce. I don't think this sauce is quite sweet enough for my taste. So I put a little bit of sugar, and then I smear it. And you saw, I mean, it is covered, right? I mean, not a little bit. Hi, Isabel. How you doing? Not covered. I mean, it is covered. You want it covered because you're going to lose a lot of that's going to fall off, right, when you're cooking on the grill. So, and you want to marinate that for overnight. You know, with seafood, you want to marinate it about an hour. It's been marinated for about an hour and a half. All right. So I got my grill going here, and it's a small one. You know, it's just me living here in this little house. It's no big deal. So, and the way you check for a hot grill, you guys know you hold it about this high off. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Ouch. That's how you know it's hot. So, and I'm also cooking with natural mesquite lump. Okay, charcoal lumps. Okay, I don't use briquettes because those are petroleum products. If you will buy like the wood lumps, you'll do much better, right? Does that make sense? Make some comments so I know I haven't lost you. And then you want to oil your grate. So I got some olive oil here, just regular extra virgin olive oil. I got surgery tomorrow, so I'm going to put on some gloves. Hold on just a second. I got a grill glove. I don't think my patients would like it if I burnt myself tonight, right? The ones having surgery tomorrow. Would you guys like it if I burnt myself? So, I'm going to olive oil. I'm just putting some olive oil onto my napkin. And then I'm going to take this napkin. Y'all see this? I'm going to get this napkin. I'm going to rub it on the grates here real quick, all right? So, this is kind of hard work, man. The fish is going to go on this middle of this grill, This grill is brand new. It's my first time cooking with it. I don't know how it's going to respond. I think it'll be nice. I hope it turns out the way I'm used to this dish turn out, but you just never know. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Ouch. So that's pretty hot, right? Pretty hot. Now, I'm just going to lay the star of the show onto the grill, and that's it. Did you guys get that recipe one more time? You're going to take a whole snapper head on, the whole shebang. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I diamond sliced it on the top part of the body. So you do 3 slits in one direction, 3 slits in a different direction, in a 90 degrees direction. It'll give you a little pieces, hatch mark. The reason why you want to do that is because this part of the snapper, the head part, the body part, is much thicker than the tail part, and you want them cooking at the same rate, so that's why you hatch it. Plus, you get to rub all these spices into the flesh. And I also spiced the inside of the belly when you clean it too. All right. So I'm just gonna put this on the grill, and we're gonna just go let it sit there for a little bit. Let me see if this part's hot. All right. Excuse me for just a second. All right. Now here's what you want to notice. All right. I put that really seasoned side down because the other side left it on the plate. So now I'm going to take that off the plate. I need a grill cam or something. Wouldn't that be nice? So I'm just going to take my fingers and I'm just going to take the rest of this marinade and put it back. Oh my gosh, it's already smelling good, man. Like, you wouldn't believe it. How good this already smells. And there's a little sizzle. I don't know if you guys heard the sizzle when it hit the grate, but that's how you know it's a nice hot grate, man. Alright, so I'm going to cook a whole snapper. This snapper is not that big. It cost me $8 for the whole snapper at Talon Market, so it was probably about 1.2 pounds or so, a little over a pound. And so it's not going to take that long to cook. I'm going to cover it. I'm guessing it's going to take about 15 minutes per side. I'm going to have the air vent open all the way. See that? Because I really want it to aerate. I want it hot. The vents are totally open. Grilling is one of my favorite things to do. When I was younger, before I became so busy, I used to have friends over like almost every weekend, and I would cook, you know. You love fish? Want to eat more fish? Absolutely. I think, you know, fish is super healthy for you. This is a wild-caught snapper out of Mexico. It's not super big. It's nice and small. It's about a pound, 1.3 pounds, something like that, and it'll be great. One more time, if you're just joining me late, I use this pre-bought jerk. You can make your own jerk spices on the internet. That's fine, but it's a lot of work, a lot of cleanup. I'd rather just get the jar. This is a good brand. I've tried about 4 brands. I like this one. Not quite sweet enough for me, so I added a little bit of salt and sugar to the fish, then smeared is a word, right? Smeared it. All right, so what we're going to do is run inside real quick and do a little bit of cleanup. I got to carry my stand with me. All right. So, no one likes a messy chef, you know what I mean? Like, is that true, wives? I don't think wives like messy chefs. That's why maybe I'm not married. I don't know. So, we're going to go back inside the house. Get out of the wind there. All right. Excellent. So, what we're going to do now is make our little side dishes. Oh my gosh, this sucks. Let me see, where can I put y'all? You're too far up. Yay, look at that. There you go. You're looking way down at me now. Why don't I? That's why you don't let your husband cook. True. Is this like a marinade? Yeah, Jamaican jerk is a great marinade from Jamaica. It's obviously called Jamaican jerk. It's really fantastic. You know, it's got a lot of spices, a lot of flavor. It's absolutely fantastic. You can make Jamaican jerk chicken. I like the Jamaican jerk fish, especially the whole snapper. But yeah, you could totally do it on anything. Oh, let me see here. All right, well, I'm sucking, man. What can I tell you? I need an assistant, all right? Hiring an assistant right now. Send me your resume. All right, let's have some fun. Thank you, Karen, baby girl white. Thank you for sharing. I think that's my patient, Karen White, if I remember properly. And you could just take this fish, and we're just going to serve it with some cucumbers and tomatoes, and you'd be perfectly set. But I'm Asian, so I like white rice. What can I say? Does the assistant get a wine option? Oh, we do, yeah. Oh, good. Thank you for reminding me. Tonight, we are doing a nice little La Crema Pinot Noir. You think that you need to drink reds with meat. It's not true. You know, people think you drink white with seafood and red with meat, and the answer is no, it's not true. You drink either one that you like. Now, Pinot Noir is the lightest of the reds. It's less dry, and it's usually more fruit forward. So with a dish like this that has so much spice to it, Pinot Noir will go well with it. Now, the other thing I'd probably, you guys are looking down at me. I don't like that. So the other thing I'd tell you is, what was I going to tell you? I was going to tell you something about wines. I forgot. Oh man, I need an assistant. Damn it. All right. So, so yeah, Pinot Noirs are easier to drink. They're more fruit forward, very tasty. Oh, I remember now. So with this dish, the Jamaican jerk dish, you could, a beer would be fantastic with Jamaican jerk. So if you like, Poppy sells cars, sip, sip, sip. Hey, check this out, Poppy. My sweet potato money tree. You guys see that? My money tree is still giving out. All right? If you guys want to grow sweet potatoes, you can't just stick a potato into the ground. You have to grow what are called slips. And you put a potato in water. You see, look at those roots, baby. Look at those roots, man. Healthy. So I've already planted some slips outside. You put them in a jar of water, and they grow roots. So these are new slips from today. They'll be ready in about 2 weeks. And this jar right there with these slips, that's $5 right there, baby. You know, for all those people out there who thinks that they can't make money. Let me put this timer on. I've been talking. I want to check that fish in 10 minutes or so. Make sure we're not burning. That's the magic of the grill. So we're just gonna serve this with cucumber. Now listen, get yourself a nice peeler. Okay, this isn't super expensive, but it's nice. It's sharp. You know, really peel it. Save yourself a lot of trouble. Don't get one of those crappy ones. Now, you want this cucumber and tomato to go with the fish because it is so refreshing. Refreshing. And you need it to cool off the spices from the Jamaican jerk, okay? So, and then I have a Roma tomato, but I can't wait. I planted tomatoes in my garden this year, so when I get tomatoes, man, that's what I'll be eating it with. So, you know how to slice tomatoes, no big deal. See, you can tell. Look at this crappy tomato. It's all pale. It looks terrible. You know, hey, yeah, give out good tips like that. Tupperware makes good stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, I got pretty good knife skills, man. You know, I do actually. You would want that from your surgeon. Have good knife skills, right? Amen? Give me some amens. You want your surgeon to have some knife skills. And then just for Stacy, because she's in here, guess what I got for you, Stacy? Guess what I'm serving, Stacy? Guess what I'm serving? You got it, baby. Cilantro. Of course, man. You got to have a little bit of cilantro. You know, I'll put that on the top, and we'll just finish it off as it's coming off the heat. And look at this. A little lime for the top of the fish, right? And then mango, for dessert. Want some of that stuff. Let's do some cleaning. Oh, I forgot. We're going to make our rice. All right. So, Asians, we eat jasmine rice. So, long grain jasmine rice. I like, if I can get it, some rice jasmine rice from Thailand. I don't really like, I think it's much more floral than American type of rice. Put a little olive oil in my bottom of my pan. It surprises me. Some people don't know how to make rice, so that's why you're watching me make rice, It's not that exciting. So, what I do with rice, my maid was putting stuff everywhere. So I have a Pyrex container. It's just me eating, so I'm going to put this up to 150 with rice, and that will give me so much rice. For a normal average white person, 150 would be enough for like 2 people. All right. If you don't like cilantro, you don't have to use cilantro. It's no big deal. You know, that's what makes cooking interesting. Is like you just kind of want to do the things you know what you like, leave out what you don't like. But the other thing I would tell you, if you don't really know how to cook, anyone in the house who doesn't know how to cook? See, 150. You guys got that? 150, right? Anyone who doesn't know how to cook? What I want you to do is not be afraid of cooking. Okay? The reason why is because you're gonna screw up. If you don't know how to cook, just be prepared. You're gonna make some mistakes. That's the beauty of cooking. So I got the olive oil in the pan, and then what I'm gonna do is put it in there, and I'm gonna just swirl the rice in there. That's gonna toast it, heat it up a little bit, and it's gonna keep it from sticking. Now, so most places say that rice to water is 2 to 1. If you have 150 of rice, you should put in 300 of water, but I don't. For jasmine rice, it's not quite as much, so I'm going to put just a little bit more than 250. I'm going to put about 250 instead of 300. Right? Bring that to a boil. Check it at 10 minutes, fluff it, maybe another minute after that, and your rice is done. And that's pretty much the dish, you know. The key with that snapper, though, man, is like you gotta watch that temperature. I'm a little bit nervous. I've never grilled on TV. You can totally use couscous if you want. Yeah, Poppy sells cars. I gotta check the fish. I got my timer going. And the other thing, the thing with fish, you don't want to mess with it, man. When it's on the grill, it's gonna stick. So you got to be careful. Don't mess with it. You want that crust to form, and that way it comes off the grill easier. We'll see. My first time using this particular grill, so I don't know exactly how it's going to behave, but we'll see. It's all right. Like I was telling you earlier, you want to make some mistakes, so you'll be all right. Rice cooker would be fantastic. If you wanted to use the rice cooker, that'd be fine. I grew up using a rice cooker, obviously with a family, a bunch of Asians. But now by myself, I don't. So I need an assistant. It'd be fun, But that's all right. I don't know. People are scared. I don't know why people are scared about. Here, y'all write this down. This is really important. Thank you for the red hearts. Whoever is giving me red hearts, I appreciate that. This one's really important. Let me give you a little life lesson. All right. I have never, ever, ever, ever asked the price of the salary when I was interviewing for a job. You should always assume that they're going to give you fair price, right? And this is my response for people who are giving me shit on Facebook about not wanting people who are concerned about salary. Okay? The people doing the hiring understand that if your main concern is salary, it gives us insight on how you think about money, how you think about your world, your life. Okay, you're a paycheck to paycheck person. You can't believe in prosperity. It's a poor consciousness. It is a poor understanding of the world. Now listen, we all have bills to pay. You're not telling anyone anything they don't know if you say, I've got my bills to pay. Yeah, that's why you're getting a job. But salary should never be your number one question or your only question during an interview. Let me turn this down to low. And I'm going to do my rant a little bit more. Timer, 10 minutes. 11 minutes. So, what you look for, what you do, the thing that people who are doing the interviewing are looking for when you're interviewing is to see what else do you bring. Because you got to remember, everyone else who's looking for that job, they're asking about the price. They're asking about the salary because that's what people in that position do. Okay? I'm going to put this a little bit lower. Maybe you can see this. Okay? So, we're back out at the grill. I'm about to take the lid off. All right? Now, Um, I wish we had smell-o-vision because you can already smell it, right? So, yeah, that's a good question. Would my assistant follow me every day? And the answer is it depends. Whatever she wants to do, she can follow me every day if she wants. If she wants to like pick my brain, ask about this, ask about that, she totally could follow me every day. I mean, my assistant, you know, I'm gonna go to London. Does she want to go to London? That's up to her. It's not up to me. Does that make sense? Like, I'm gonna go to San Diego in July. Does she want to go? It's up to her. Does that make sense? I'm gonna go to Moab. That's a $1,600 trip. Does she want to go? She's gonna meet the founder of UGG Boots. I mean, she's gonna meet all these people just by hanging out with me. So the person who's worried about money, like how much does this job pay, you're not the right person for me, man. Sorry. All right. All right. So here we go. Take a look at this. This fire's not as hot as I'd like. Oh man, that looks good. But it's still sticking a little bit, so I don't want it quite done yet. I'm going to guess we have about another 5 minutes on this side. Flip it over, another 15 minutes on the other side. You can stick around if you want to see the final product. I'm just going to chit-chat for you while we're cooking, because that's really that's it for this dish. And this is why I like this dish, because I can have friends over, we're chilling, we're drinking the beer, we're not worrying about too much. Let me put this over here, right? And you're just enjoying your weekend. I mean, you're having a great time, right? You know what I mean? So, and ultimately, that's why we work, isn't it? Is that why we work? I mean, why do we do what we do? Anyone know? Anyone watch my other Periscopes where I tell you why we do what we do? Anyone know the answer? Why do we work so hard? Why do we want to travel? Why do we want to Periscope? Why do we want to get better at cooking? Why? What's the answer? It's because we want pleasure. We want things to be happy. And, you know, there's no point to working hard if it doesn't bring you the life you want or the things that you want. Does that make sense? So whether people know it or not, and they have some job that's paying them minimum wage, it's not going to bring them happiness. I'm sorry. It's just barely over broke. Job stands for just over broke. You're one paycheck away. And why are you giving away your time for money? I mean, it's ridiculous. So I Periscope tonight because, you know, I like Poppy Sales Cars. I like Sherry Gale. I like my patients. I like Sarah. You know, I like Joliet. Right? And I like Stacy. So I like, you know, Los Alamos in the house, right? So I think it's just, you know, sometimes people say stuff and do stuff that's just so contradictory. Anyway, me, one little nurse like you too, all right? Benefits are why I work for someone else. You don't need benefits, you need more money. If you had a ton of money, you don't need benefits, and benefits aren't what you think they are, right? Insurance is nice, but you're still going to have to come out of pocket $3,000 or $5,000 for your deductible. And if you don't have $3,000 sitting in the bank, your benefits don't mean anything. Does that make sense? So, and a 401k is forced retirement. I mean, it's forced savings. It doesn't guarantee you anything, right? I don't need more money, I need more wine. I think that's better, okay? And I'm not a yuppie, I'm an immigrant. So for those of you who don't know me, you know, and these people whining about being poor, it's falling on deaf ears, man. I promise you, nobody's been poorer than me in this world. Nobody's been poorer than me, man. My dad and I immigrated to the States when I was 78. I was 6 years old. He was 36. My dad was 36 when he immigrated to the United States. Couldn't speak English, couldn't speak the language. In 16 years, that is the time that it takes a newborn to start driving a car. 16 years. He retired independently wealthy. He lived another 5 years after that, and then he passed away of colon cancer. So the question becomes, why do you work so hard? You know? Why did you work so hard? So, I mean, understand this about me. I'm passionate, man, because we're here to make a difference. And all my patients who watch me on this, you know, they know. They know this is what we're about. We are here to change lives. Not only our own lives, but everybody else's life, right? So, 5 minutes on that rice. Came inside just to get out of the wind, because sometimes it's hard to get money, get money. You know, money is the key, I promise you. So people say, Dr. Vong, money won't make you happy. I said, no, but broke won't make you happy either, man. You ever tried being happy broke? Doesn't work. Broke does not make you happy. And I've been both broke and I've had money. I've lost it. I'm on my comeback. I promise you. You want money. If you had the choice, you better be making money so you can pay for lobster, you can pay for steaks, you can pay for whatever the hell you want. You can pay for private school for your kids. You can do anything. All right? Next time George comes up, I will block him. Thank you so much for pointing that out. I'll be your personal assistant along. You know, I think it's awesome, okay? All right. So, I mean, that's it. So we took the whole snapper, diamond cut the body part, salt, sugar. I got the jar. I left the jar out there. The jar of the Jamaican jerk spice. Rubbed it on there. Let it sit for an hour. My grill, I don't think my grill's hot enough, quite honestly. I'm a little bit worried. And we'll see from there. I got 4 minutes left on here, which means we're going to go back outside to the grill. Because I think that snapper will be done on one side. But we'll see. All right. Y'all say hi to my little snapper. I need an assistant, yo. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. Yes, someone asked a question. Was brave enough to ask the question. My answer is no, I will not date my assistant. So, all right. Oh, did you see that? Did y'all see that? That's really important. This is charcoal. This is lump charcoal. When I touched it, it moved. So I'm not having to lose the skin. There we go. Okay? So that means it's ready to flip. All right. So what we're going to do, scoot it over. Flip it. Oh, look at that, baby. I lost a little bit of the skin, but don't lose the skin. You want that skin on. Okay? All right. Hold on for me for just a second, babies. Look at that. Flip that dog. I did, man. Look at that. You see the diamond crosshatch in there? That's what, so it'll cook nice. And the skin is pretty crispy. I might flip it back a little bit more time. That's good. Okay, I'm going to actually leave the lid off. Actually, I'm going to put the lid on. Actually, I'm going to put the lid off. I want that fire to get a little bit hotter. And, here, let me see. I want that fire to get a little bit hotter, okay? And, yeah. That's pretty good. Now listen, you guys who were freaking out about the fish heads, whatever, let me tell you, that is the most fought over item when I was growing up. The fish eyeball is the best. And do me a favor, if you've never had fish eyeball in your life, you got to make that like a thing before you die, is to have you some fish eyeball. You know, if you love to gnaw on cartilage, like the ends of bones, and getting all of the you know, the cartilage, the sticky part off the bones, that fish eyeball will rock your world. Let me tell you. One more time. This is the jerk seasoning, but they have different types of seasonings. You can pick the one that you like. This is the brand that I chose. I've tried about 3 or 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them, and that's pretty good. Okay, I like this one. It's got a good heat, good spice. So, rice has a minute, which means I want to set the timer back for about 10 minutes here. All right. Let me just go check this rice for y'all real quick here. Check me some rice. Talk amongst yourselves. I'd be happy to answer any question. I'm not a professional chef. I'm a surgeon. But look, see that rice? See how fluffy that rice is? It's fluffy. It doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. It's not burnt. It's nice and soft. Almost 11 minutes. I'm going to give it one more minute. You know, that's how you do rice, man. Talent Market, does he talk to us much? I talk to you all the time, man. But I'm cooking by myself. It's hard work. You guys know, you guys think, I challenge anyone watching to do a cooking show on yourself. By yourself, alone. What you realize is, like, for the hour beforehand, I had to prep the fish. I had to get my grill going. So, how much oil did you use in the rice? Just a little bit. Just a little bit of a quick little squirt. Just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. All right? So does jasmine rice have any floral accents or taste like rice? No, it has a definite smell. I don't really smell it as much anymore because I've grown up eating jasmine rice, so I'm a little bit used to it. Hi, Francine. But, you know, when I have friends over who have my rice, they're like, oh my God, this smells so great. Like, well, okay. But I'm just kind of used to it by now. So, one more time, the sauce. So you take the whole snapper, you're going to diamond hatch the body part, salt, sugar. Then you're going to rub this marinade all over it, both sides real thick, because you saw a lot of it fell off into the grill. And then let it sit into the in the fridge for up to an hour. Get your grill nice and hot. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Ouch! So you know your fire's hot. Then we're going to do about 15 minutes on each side with the grill. So I saw the question. Is rice good for sleep patients? The answer is, you know, I got a billion skinny Asian brothers and sisters who eat rice multiple times during the day. The problem is not rice, right? It's how Americans eat rice. It's how y'all treat rice. It's very different. All right? You need to post a recipe for your fish. What? How hard is it? Are you not paying attention? Why don't you write the notes, man? You know, it's sugar, it's salt, and sugar on the fish. Then it's this marinade. That's the recipe. That's it, man. All right? And we're going to serve it with cucumbers and tomatoes. That's all we're going to do. We're going to make it all special. But I promise you, it's going to be one of the best tasting fish you've ever had. What other questions y'all have? Tap the screen for me. Give me a bunch of hearts. I appreciate it. Got it. I'm just teasing you. Why are you using sugar on the fish? Oh, Stacy, thank you. I like this marinade because it's pretty spicy and it's got a good amount of salt and flavor to it. But for my taste, for a jerk that I like, it's not sweet enough, in my opinion. So that's why I put sugar on the fish. I also think you guys, if you don't do it already, you should get into the habit of adding a little bit of sugar. And when I say sugar, I mean sugar. I don't mean the pink stuff or the white stuff. I mean like white sugar. It's only a little bit of sugar. And yes, I'll show you the mountains when I go outside. It's only a little bit of sugar. And it really, like, sugar and salt are meant to be together. I mean, they really accentuate the flavors, and also acids. And we'll finish the fish with some lime. Oh, before you guys slice into a lime, you should know, you always want to roll the lime, yeah? You want to roll it to crush it, to break up the juices inside. All right, good. What other questions y'all got? I know we're going kind of long on the scope, but you know, that's just what it is. What time is it? I don't know. Gets it juicier, absolutely. Well, so that when you cut it, it'll come out. And I want to show you a way to cut it so you don't have to worry about the seeds. Everyone cuts like lemons and limes, and then they worry about the seeds. Here, I'll show you right now. Okay. So, when people cut lemons and limes, they usually cut like right down the middle, right? Isn't that true? Like they quarter it or they half it. Sometimes they half it like this, and then they wonder about the seeds. What I want you to do instead is imagine in the middle of this lime, the core has all the seeds. Does that make sense? Thank you guys for the purple hearts. Whoever's giving me hearts. Hope you guys will just tap the screen for me. This is hard work, man. That's why I don't cook so much. It's hard work to do it by yourself. So imagine like a core running up the middle, and that's where all the seeds are. So your job is to cut outside of those. So I'm going to cut outside of this, that little knob right there. I'm going to cut it outside, okay? Here, I'll show you what that will do. Okay, so I've cut it outside. Look, boom, no seeds. Inside, seeds, no seeds. So you don't have to worry about the seeds. So now I have this, and I'm going to rotate it, let it sit flat, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So again, I'm not cutting through the middle. You don't want to cut through the middle with lemons. Look, boom! Again, no seeds. See, neat trick. So now you don't have to worry about trying to catch the seeds or stuff like that. And these little wedges, like your friends and loved ones aren't getting seeds everywhere. Yeah, it'd be nice. Be nice. So what we'll do is I'll put the fish on a plate. I don't have any nice serving plates, man. I don't. I try to minimize my stuff, so I don't have a lot of gadgets. But normally you have a nice serving plate. You put the cucumbers and the tomatoes, cilantro and stuff, and it looks nice. Learn something new every day. Good. I'm glad I could bring value. Love the Cooking with Dr. B show. I'm glad you like it, man. So, I'm here to cook, but I'm also here to dispel some myths for y'all and just chat while this thing is going. And I like these kind of oven recipes or grill recipes because it gives me a chance to kind of chat with y'all. Fancy presentation, your appetite is fueled by how the food looks. So as much as possible, you want to make it look pretty. Now, next time, if you're trying to get healthy, next time you go to a restaurant, look at how ugly the food looks. It's usually slopped onto the plate. It usually is covered in cheese and just crap. It just looks like a heart attack waiting to happen. You remember, you are what you eat. So if you're eating that crap, it's just gonna clog your arteries. You're my new follower. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's gonna clog your arteries. It's gonna hurt your soul. It's not gonna give you energy. It's gonna cause disease and illness. So you wanna give care and attention and love to the food you eat because it becomes you, essentially, right? You are what you eat. So you definitely want to think about presentation. Don't slop it on there. And the same thing with your kids. Like teach them the art of good presentation, time, value. It's so important. All right, 4 minutes. Let's go outside. Let's go take a look. You guys want to go outside? Let's see how we're doing, man. All right. Oh yeah, baby. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5. And not quite as high as I want, but like I said, it's my new grill. So I'll get better. This is my first spring in this house, so okay. Bad eating habits, absolutely. It's terrible in our line of work. We totally see it. Oh baby. Oh man. You guys hear that sizzle? And you see how it's coming off? I mean, it's perfect. Now, if you want to be totally cool, you can totally turn it 90 degrees, give it a little bit more sizzle there. So, I'm just going to sit down and chat with y'all, I think. That's all I want to do. We can just watch the grill. The Cooking with Dr. B show and my co-host here. What should we name him? Flipper? My co-host here is a little bit feeling under the weather. He is second guessing his career choice right now. He thought he wanted to make people happy by fulfilling their goals, but couldn't do it. Oh yes, the mountains. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the mountains are starting to look pretty. Here we go. I'll flip it around here. Just because you asked, I'm here to make you happy. Oh boy, where'd it go? Oh, there they are. Here we go. See? You happy? So, all right, man. My whole purpose in life is to make y'all happy. Y'all know that? It is. So, back to that conversation we were having earlier about jobs and why you shouldn't be asking about pay and salary, because that's not your purpose in life. Your purpose in life is not to exchange hours for dollars. Write that down. Your purpose in life is not to change hours for dollars. Your purpose in life is to see how many people you can help. What is it about you that makes you special? If you guys don't follow me on Facebook, check me out on Facebook. I shared this broadcast that Steve Harvey, if you guys don't know Steve Harvey, man, he's fantastic. He talks about taking the jump. You have to find what God's great purpose for you is and take the jump. Just believe, right? Dude, I'm gonna wrap this bad boy up. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Eat it right off the grill. Mmm. Mmm. Holy schmolies, y'all see that? It's spicy. Super salty. Still not quite enough sweet. But you'll love it. Right? Follow Steve Harvey. You guys want to see me plate this up, or you guys get the idea? I'll just keep cooking this thing, man. See, that fish is still moist on the inside, but it's about ready. It's got to come off. Alright. Alright, I'll plate it for you. I'll plate it for you. Don't worry. Alright. It's kind of funny. I've got these clear plates, so everyone... glass plates. I got those at Walmart. That's how fancy I am. That's that fancy doctor stuff. Walmart. That's what we had. You want some? Hey man, like become my assistant. You can see, that's the thing, right? Like, think about that. Someone's not going to apply to be my assistant because I wouldn't tell them the pay rate. I told them not to ask. And if they had just applied, they could come be here enjoying some grilled snapper with me. I mean, think about that. I mean, that says something, right? That means something. But no. Nope. They're gonna just miss out. You're just gonna miss out. You know? And it's okay. You know, some people, that's just where they are in their life. That's just their level of consciousness. And I'm not here to make fun of anybody. God knows I was that too. You know, 1,000 miles is too far of a commute. You are correct. Now look. I'm going to put, oh, look at that. My timer's off. Leave off the cilantro if you want. You don't have to have cilantro. But I'm going to put some cilantro on my plate here in the middle. And I'm going to lay the fish on top of that bed of cilantro. Does that make sense? And what will happen is that heat from the fish will totally cook it. Cook that cilantro. Now I'm going to just put some rice on here. Baby, I'm going to tell you what, man. Why do I not have a girlfriend? How does this happen? Right? Surgeon, cooks, kind, enlightened, want to help people, give things away all the time, free books. Did you guys see my Mother's Day special where I gave away all my books? Free? I had like 50 people take me up on that offer. That book is $20. That's $1,000. Man. I'm just going to go ahead and get all this rice out of here. Oh, the last tip about rice. Last tip about rice. Look, if you follow my instructions, you'll see how that is? You see how good that is? It's not burnt. It's not stuck. But there's still little critters in there. So you want to put some water in your pan. And put it back. You know, put some water in your pan, and it will totally just be nice. It'll help it unstick. So for the 27 of you who are still watching, we're gonna plate this bad boy up. I hope you'll have a drink with me, and you know, I hope to meet you someday. If you're not one of my patients already, my patients already, you know, they're so used to me being crazy, acting stupid. But for those of you like in different parts of the country or the world, or that one person who said she lived 1,000 miles away, you know. All right. So, shit, how am I gonna do this? All right, y'all gonna have to forgive me for just a second. I'm gonna try not to ruin this bad boy. All right, so here we go. Try not to ruin it. I know it's so important to get this periscoping thing right, but it's more important right now that I eat dinner without losing my fish. So I'm going to just scoot this away. Oh, my grill rolled off my patio. That wasn't good. Okay. And then real quickly, where's my glove? Shoot. Don't have my glove. All right. I'm just going to get this fish off of here. Boom. Oh, baby. And then, like I said about presentation, make it nice. Make it nice. Like that. Here we go. Ta-da. What'd you guys think, man? Whole grilled Jamaican jerk snapper. Look at that bad boy. Take the head off if you don't like the head, but you're missing out. See, that's a date meal right there. That's 2. That's for me and a date if I had one. But I don't. But that's alright. I got y'all. I'm from Texas, so when I start cooking, you can hear the y'all come out. You know, life is short, man. Like, if you never wanted to buy a whole snapper, you know, you really should. Give it a try. I think you'll like it, man. And it's got flavor, spice. It's refreshing. It's going to squeeze a little lemon juice on here. Lime juice, I mean. Even just take my bare fingers. And I got plenty of charcoal left still, too. Baby. And definitely keep the skin on, because that's where the spice is, right? So keep the skin on. Follow it with a little piece of cucumber. Fantastic. This is why we work hard, man. All those people who think they work hard, they don't know what working hard is. You know? My patients work hard. Right? Amen? Just clean off the grate. Okay? We're here to do, guys. People are so confused by this. They think you're supposed to just work 8 hours a day and be done. Not true, man. You want to align everything you do. You want to be great. You want to learn. You want to learn new skills. And you want to contribute. Right? You want to contribute. That's why I Periscope. Because, like, you know, the couple of y'all that said, I learned something new today, means I did my job. I didn't have to Periscope this. It was a lot of work for me to try not to burn myself. Not to lose my fish. Right? But I'm here to add value. I'm here to work. I'm here to help you out. I'm here to do. And ultimately, that's what we need to do. You can't. 9 to 5, let me tell you, 40 hours a week, that's nothing. If you're working 40 hours a week and you think you're tired at the end, you're lying to yourselves, man. You know why? Because you got Saturday and Sunday off. That's 2 days off. And most of y'all cutting out early on Friday. You know, you always have that coworker who takes a long Friday lunch. They don't come back. And then there's hump day. You can't wait till the weekend. Monday, you come back to work, you're all hungover, and you just don't, you're in a bad mood anyway. So really, even though you're at work, the question is, are you really working? Are you really making a difference? I'm guessing most people only work about three days a week. Maybe 3.5, right? Grilling and chilling with Dr. V. That's right. My first time using this grill, I like it. I think it's going to be a good one. I appreciate y'all for watching. Let me show you the mountain real quick, because it is gorgeous. And then I'm going to go eat my amazing grilled snapper. Whole Jamaican jerk snapper. Look at that bad boy. Wow. Yeah? Nice, right? That's Irving, in case you guys try to figure out where I live. You know? Right? Looks good. This is why we work, man. This is why we're here. This is the purpose, man. Enjoy your life. That's why we're out here. We're enjoying our life. And I want you to live your life. Alright? I want you to have a great time. And I want you to learn new skills. I want you to help people. And I want you to be hard on yourself, dudes. Don't take it easy on yourself, man. Be hard. Grilling and chilling with Dr. V. Thank you. Right? Oh my gosh. Starting to see the reflection off the city from the windows. But I want you to deliver, make a difference. At the end of your days, I want you to know that you gave it your all, and you were kind to people, and you were giving with your time and your ideas and your kindness, right? So, thank you guys for watching. Love you all very much. Tomorrow night, Real Talk with Dr. V. Long day in surgery, but I will Periscope tomorrow night. Bye. See ya. Bye-bye.